Dear soul, the angels are reaching out to you with love and concern, asking you to pay close attention. They are gently revealing that someone in your life may be affecting you in ways that bring confusion, emotional pain, or feelings of being stuck. Through the Eight of Swords, they show you that this person's energy might be clouding your mind, leaving you feeling limited or unsure of yourself. This isn't meant to scare you. It's a message to help you see clearly and regain your strength. The angels want you to know that the person who may be hurting you doesn't always act in obvious or direct ways. Instead, their influence is subtle, maybe through words that make you doubt yourself, silent treatment that causes emotional distance, or even controlling behavior that affects how you see your own worth. This person might not be openly hostile, but their energy can be heavy and draining. You might find yourself feeling powerless, confused, or constantly questioning your decisions. But the angels want you to know something very important. This feeling of being trapped or stuck is only temporary. The confusion you feel right now is not permanent. The restrictions you experience are like invisible walls made of fear and doubt. But those walls can be torn down. The power to do that is within you. If you pause and look closely at the situation, you'll begin to see what's really going on. The angels are encouraging you to observe your thoughts and emotions around this person. Do they make you feel weak, unsure, or dependent on them for approval? If so, it's time to understand that you deserve better. They also want you to know that while this person may carry charm or seem exciting, their influence can still be harmful. Through the Page of Wands, the angels describe this individual as someone youthful, spontaneous, and often acting on impulse. At first, they might seem full of life, bringing excitement and energy, but underneath that, their choices might be careless or centered around their own desires, without thinking about how their actions affect others. They might make you feel important for a while, only to quickly lose interest or disappear when something new grabs their attention. This can leave you feeling empty or hurt. The angels are not saying this person is intentionally trying to harm you, but their inconsistency and lack of emotional depth can still cause pain. They might start things they don't finish or make promises they don't keep. This is not your fault, and it does not reflect your worth. The angels want to protect you from disappointment and help you stay grounded, so you're not constantly riding the highs and lows of someone else's emotional waves. Through the Two of Wands, the angels bring more insight. They show you someone who is at a crossroads, someone who is focused on their own future and goals, but might not be considering how their decisions affect you. This person could be thinking more about their own plans than about your well-being. They may seem interested in you, but are always looking beyond, searching for something better or more exciting. This kind of energy can be very confusing. They might give you mixed signals, making you feel hopeful one moment and doubtful the next. The angels ask you to look closely at their patterns. Do they shift focus quickly? Do they include you in their plans or seem to keep you on the sidelines? If this person's actions leave you feeling insecure, it may be because their attention is divided. The angels want you to see that while this person might seem important to you now, their lack of stability could be causing more harm than good. Your peace of mind is precious, and you have the right to protect it. You don't need to stay connected to someone whose intentions are unclear or whose actions cause more stress than support. The angels are gently reminding you to prioritize yourself and to remember that your emotional health and clarity matter. You have the power to choose relationships that are nurturing, consistent, and based on mutual respect. Finally, the angels bring you the message of the Eight of Wands. This card signals fast-moving energy, someone who acts quickly, without thinking things through. This person might create chaos by rushing into things or acting on strong emotions, leaving others, including you, to deal with the consequences. Their actions can feel like a storm, sudden, overwhelming, and emotionally disruptive. The angels want you to be prepared for this kind of energy so you can protect yourself and stay centered. It's important to recognize that people like this may not mean to hurt others, but their intensity and lack of care can still cause damage. Their behavior can make you feel emotionally unsteady, like things are moving too fast or spinning out of control. The angels are asking you to slow down and ground yourself. If someone in your life is making decisions that constantly leave you picking up the emotional pieces, it's time to consider stepping back. The angels want you to know that they are always with you, watching, guiding, and protecting. They are helping you see what's hidden, giving you the clarity you need to break free from painful cycles and choose peace. You are not alone in this journey. You have the power to protect your energy, your emotions, and your spirit. The angels believe in your strength, and they are proud of every step you take toward reclaiming your happiness. This message is not meant to frighten you, but to empower you. You deserve to feel safe, respected, and uplifted in all your relationships. The angels are reminding you that love does not come with confusion, instability, or fear. True connections bring peace, clarity, and mutual support. If someone in your life does not provide that, it may be time to gently release their influence and surround yourself with people who truly value and care for you. The angels are with you always, walking beside you as you make choices that bring you closer to your highest good. Trust in their love. Trust in your own strength. You have everything you need within you to rise above the pain and find the peace you've been searching for. Let this message be a sign that the time to protect your heart and honor your soul is now. Dear child, the angels have come forward with a powerful message to help you understand the energy of someone in your life who may be causing you pain, confusion, or emotional discomfort. This person tends to move through life with a strong sense of urgency, often rushing into decisions or situations without taking the time to reflect on how their actions affect others. Their fast-paced, impulsive nature might seem exciting or even passionate at first, but over time, it creates instability and leaves behind a trail of emotional unrest. This individual often focuses only on their own goals and desires, moving forward without considering the emotional consequences of their behavior. They may unintentionally hurt those around them, not because they want to, but because they are so focused on themselves that they don't take the time to notice how their actions affect others. The angels are asking you to be cautious around this person. Their single-minded attitude can lead to misunderstandings, unresolved issues, and deep emotional wounds. You may have already noticed that this person sends sudden messages, makes unexpected decisions, or takes actions that seem to come out of nowhere. This rapid behavior leaves you little time to think, respond, or prepare. As a result, you might find yourself constantly on edge, bracing for their next move. This can be draining, exhausting, and emotionally overwhelming. The angels want to remind you that you are not required to keep up with someone else's pace if it's disrupting your peace. You have every right to slow down, protect your space, and choose stability over chaos. They encourage you to find calm moments, to pause and reconnect with your inner peace. Even when others move in a storm of confusion, you have the strength to remain grounded. Although this person's energy may feel intense, you are stronger than you may realize. The angels ask you to listen to your intuition. If something feels off, if you're constantly anxious or uncertain around this person, trust those feelings. That is your spirit warning you to take a step back. You are not imagining things. The angels are showing you the truth for your own protection. As you continue to observe this person's behavior, patterns will begin to emerge. You may notice how they make choices without thinking them through, act without empathy, or move on quickly after making promises. The angels want you to understand that this has nothing to do with your worth. Their actions are a reflection of their own lack of awareness, not of anything you lack. This person may also have difficulty communicating clearly, which adds to the confusion and emotional strain. If their actions are hurting you, the angels encourage you to speak up. Share your feelings calmly and honestly. It's okay to let someone know how their behavior is affecting you. You don't have to stay silent just to keep the peace. By setting boundaries, you create space where your emotions are respected and protected. No matter how quickly others act, the angels remind you that you have full control over your inner world. You are not required to match someone else's pace, especially if it brings instability into your life. The angels are always guiding you toward people and situations that are in harmony with your highest good. They urge you to stay true to yourself, to let other people's energy flow around you without letting it disturb your calm. You have the power to choose peace, stillness, and clarity over confusion and chaos. Alongside this, the angels bring you the message of the Lover's card. This card speaks of a deep emotional bond, one that may be beautiful and meaningful, but also filled with complexity. This person may be someone you care deeply about, perhaps someone you've trusted, shared dreams with, or felt spiritually connected to. Their presence stirs intense emotions in you, both joyful and painful. The angels ask you to reflect on the nature of this connection. Sometimes the people closest to us have the greatest ability to hurt us. This person might be acting as a mirror, reflecting both the light and shadow within you. The connection may feel destined or familiar, which makes it harder to recognize when it's also bringing pain. It's easy to overlook flaws or red flags when love is involved, but the angels want you to see this relationship clearly. The Lover's card also speaks of choice. The angels are reminding you that you have the power to choose how deeply you engage in this relationship. This person may be torn between two paths, struggling to make decisions, or acting in ways that are influenced more by their own fears or desires than by love and respect for you. Their internal struggles may cause them to act inconsistently, bringing both joy and heartache into your life. The angels want you to know that love does not require you to tolerate pain. True love uplifts. It does not wound. They are not telling you to walk away from love, but to approach it with wisdom. Set boundaries if needed. Take time to heal if the relationship is creating emotional imbalance. You deserve love that is steady, kind, and respectful. They know it's not easy to let go of someone you care about, especially when there's a strong connection. But they want you to remember that your peace matters. Your emotional health matters. True love supports both people's growth. If this person cannot meet you where you are, if they bring more sorrow than joy, It's okay to step back and give yourself the space to heal. The angels also present you with the energy of the Knight of Wands. This is another sign of a person who acts boldly and impulsively, someone who follows passion and desire without considering the emotional weight of their choices. This person might be exciting, charismatic, or full of ideas, but their intensity can also be reckless. They often chase goals or adventures quickly and may leave just as fast. Their unpredictable energy might pull you in and leave you feeling overwhelmed or confused. One moment, they seem fully present and enthusiastic. The next, they're distant or gone. The angels want you to know that this kind of inconsistency is not healthy. It can leave you feeling abandoned or emotionally disoriented. This person may promise a lot but struggle to follow through. Their focus tends to be on what they want, and they might not be emotionally ready for deep, stable connection. They may value freedom over commitment and act in ways that seem selfish or detached. You are not responsible for their choices, and you do not need to chase after their love. The angels are asking you to detach emotionally, not with bitterness, but with clarity. You don't need to get caught up in their storm. You can choose to stand still while they race ahead. Their unpredictable path does not have to be yours. You can choose relationships that are steady, grounded, and full of kindness. The angels are always by your side. They want you to remember your worth. You are not meant to beg for attention, to chase love, or to sacrifice your peace for someone who cannot offer consistency. You deserve to feel safe and valued in all your relationships. If someone's actions are hurting you, you have the right to take a step back. Protect your heart. Set boundaries. Trust in your strength. Trust that you are loved and supported by divine forces who want only the best for you. True connections will never make you question your value. With all their love and guidance, the angels walk beside you, helping you see clearly and choose what brings you the greatest peace. Let their message remind you that your happiness matters. You are worthy of love that is steady, kind, and true. Always. English